All right, so we went really big on hunting rifle cartridges yesterday. 375 Holland, 416 Rigby. So today we're going to go small. We're going to start really small for a centerfire cartridge, and that's the 22 Hornet. It was the smallest commercially available 22 caliber centerfire cartridge until the 5.7x28 came around. So we're going from some serious barn burners and power to something that, not so much. But for small game and things of that nature, it's not a bad round. It's going to be a lot more reliable than your rimfire. I mean, me personally, I prefer the 22 Magnum. But even the 22 Magnum, as much as I like it, it's not going to do the same things the 22 Hornet's going to do. And as much as I like that 22 Magnum, it's a rimfire cartridge. So my ignition isn't going to be as reliable as it would be from a centerfire cartridge like the 22 Hornet. So I'm seeing bullet weights from 35 to 55 grains. So you can, you're restricted to small stuff. You are restricted to small stuff. Like I wouldn't go after a really big buck with a 22 Hornet. Now, mind you, I know you can because I've killed some good sized deer with a 22 Magnum. So as a survival cartridge, if you want to go the centerfire route, it makes a lot of sense. And the U.S. Air Force agreed with that. Right around World War II, and for a while thereafter, there were two real survival rifles that were issued, or three that were issued to air crews. One of them was the M4, it was bolt action collapsible stock. The other one was a takedown bolt action, AR-5 or MA1, both using 22 Hornet ammunition. And then there was another one that I actually had a rimfire clone of by Springfield Armory, and I should have never got rid of it, and I need to find another one. But nevertheless, that would be the M6, which Springfield brought back for a while, and I wish they would bring that back. Mine was in 22 long rifle instead of 22 Hornet, but as a survival cartridge for hunting, it makes a lot of sense. Now, what separated the M6 from the others is it also had a shotgun barrel. I want to say it was a 410. I know on mine it was a 410. I'm pretty sure the military ones were a 410 as well. But so back to the 22 Hornet, which I would like to see the M6 Scout brought back in 22 Hornet Springfield. But we're going to talk about the cartridge. You're looking at between 35 and 55 grain bullets. 35 grain is going to hit about 30-50 or so with about 7.25-ish pound-feet of muzzle energy. The 40 grain bullets are going to be down to about 28.25 at about 7.10. The 45s, 27.80, 27.50, somewhere in there. I'm seeing 27.87. So, yeah, it's 7.76. The 50 grains, 27.15 or so at 8.17. 55 grain at 26.52 at 8.59. So this is not a pissant cartridge, but it's not something I would want to take really big game with. But as a survival cartridge, it makes a lot of sense, and it's not a bad choice even today for that role.